welcome. It's your favorite TV program, Make Your Food Your Medicine. And I am yours truly, Itoro E. Bright, your kitchen instructor, food as medicine specialist, and author of the fast-selling book, Make Your Food Your Medicine. In this one-of-a-kind culinary show, our aim is to promote healthy living through healthy eating. And like they say, if you do not take care of your body, where will you live? That's the reason why on this program, week in, week out, we are showing you different kind of delicacies you can prepare with very natural ingredients without artificial spices. And that's why you notice most of the time we're cooking, you rarely find packaged or artificial spices. We work with very natural, plant-based meals. Okay, so welcome again on the show. Don't go anywhere. Call your friends, call your neighbor, call your sister, call your colleague to join you on this program because you're about to learn something new today. So today we are making quinoa and chickpea stir fry. Chickpea, popularly known as garbanzo beans. In this program, we had made garbanzo beans before and I taught you how to prepare it. Today we are combining garbanzo beans with quinoa. Here we have the superfood quinoa. Very, very rich in protein, rich in dietary fiber, and of course it's healthy for both adults and children. So you are diabetic, you're watching what you're eating, and you're running away from carbohydrate. Some people are on keto diet. This is a full protein superfood you need to taste. It's filled with vitamin B1, filled with antioxidants, and then it's just generally nutritious for you. It is gluten free, and then of course it is cholesterol free. So tell me why again you shouldn't be enjoying your quinoa. Yeah, so today we are combining this with the garbanzo beans like I said earlier on. So you notice that my garbanzo beans is already pre-cooked. So because I've taught you before, I don't need to take you through the process again. So this is garbanzo beans washed and then soaked for about 8 hours and then cooked in a pressure cooker for 1 hour. And that's why you have it here very, very tender and succulent. No matter of fact, you can chew it. You can enjoy it even the way it is. This is already a meal. So we have chopped onions inside. That's why you can see all the creamy substance in it. And then we added the onion for flavor and then of course for its health nutrients, health benefits. So right now I'm going to wash and cook the quinoa. And I want you to be a part of the process. That's why I didn't do this before now. So here you have it. About a cup of quinoa. I'm not going to use all of it because I don't want to have too much of it after cooking. Yeah, so here you have the quinoa. I've washed it a couple of times. You see quinoa is very, very light. So be careful. If not, while you're trying to wash, you're going to wash away all the seeds. So I'm going to use the mesh, that's a sieve, to sieve this so that I can get all of the quinoa without losing any of it in the process of washing. So here you have it, the clean, already washed quinoa. And then here you have the pots I want to use for cooking. Remember on this program, if you've been following us, you remember we keep talking about cooking in a very effective manner so you have enough time to rest. So I already have my water already boiled, which is what I always encourage us to do on this program. So I have this and I'm going to just turn this into the pot. And then, so for the quantity of quinoa you're cooking, if you're cooking 1 cup of quinoa, then you should have 2 cups of water. If you're cooking half cup of quinoa, then you should have 1 cup of water. So twice the quantity of quinoa you're cooking is the quantity of water you're going to add. That's what it will require to have it become tender. So I have this. I'm just going to turn this into the pot. So for flavor, because I want some mid-level of flavor in it, I'm going to add my bay leaves while cooking. So here you have the bay leaves. I'm just going to wash, then add them inside. So I've added my bay leaves. Then I'm going to add this. I have my green pea. I'm adding it early because my green pea is quite tough because I got the dried ones and soaked in water. So I want it to become tender. And that's why I'm adding it early enough into the cooking. And then as soon as this is ready, the green pea, once the quinoa is well cooked and ready, the green pea will also be ready. Don't forget, we already have the garbanzo beans already cooked, ready for consumption. So we'll just add that at the point where we're stir frying. Okay, just gonna add this to some. Yeah. Okay. So while that is cooking, told you about chickpea, told you about quinoa, and then I'm going to talk about some other ingredients I have here. Here I have red and green bell pepper, and I'm using bell pepper for the color and the aroma it's going to add into the dish, not just for the nutritional value. So bell pepper are rich in vitamin C, vitamin B6, vitamin K1, and then a lot of minerals. As a matter of fact, they are good for fighting damaged cells. That's why we are adding it. And then we have our onions, rich in antioxidants and over 24 flavonoids antioxidants, which is enough reason why you should eat onions. Onions serves as food sweetener. So when you put generous amount of onions in your cooking, in your food, you're going to enjoy the meal without any artificial spices, and that's why we are adding that today. Today we are using olive oil. When it comes to oil, I always tell you in this program to consume oil in very minimal quantity, because even the best oils are not so good for our health if consumed too much. And that's why, even though we know that olive oil is also a very excellent booster for cardiovascular health, and then also helps to control cholesterol, and then it also helps relieve constipation, we are still going to use it in a very minimal quantity. We have here ginger and garlic already grated, rich in antioxidants, anti-inflammatory properties, and then it's anti-cancer. It has anti-cancer agents and anti-diabetic agents. It also aids blood circulation and relieves menstrual cramps. These are some of the reasons why we are using ginger and garlic. Of course, we have tomatoes, rich in vitamin C, folate, potassium, and vitamin K1. Tomatoes also serves as natural sweetener as well. The lycopene in tomato, it's a plant-based compound that helps to promote heart health and then helps reduce the risk of cancer. You see that for all the ingredients that we use, we actually choose them deliberately for their health benefits, and that's the uniqueness of this program. So if you would like to sponsor this program, partner with us, you want to send us your comment, you can reach us on our numbers. You will scroll soon. We'd like you to reach us, give us a call, and let us know what you think about the program. Don't forget, I have this book, Make Your Food Your Medicine. I authored this book a couple of years ago. Some of us don't have this book yet. If you don't have this book in your library, you're doing yourself a great disservice, because some of the things I'm telling you about, you'll find in this book. There's over 25 alkaline-based recipes. This is the second edition. The first edition sold out in no time. So what's my encouragement? This is a good gift for someone. It's something you should have, study, and then read to improve your healthy eating habit. In the last episode, I told you the benefits of water. And I also told you that we're going to do a lot of things to show you how you can enjoy water without making it boring for you. Some people have complained, I'm not able to drink enough water because water is boring, water is tasteless, water is challenging for me to drink. So today on this program in the Juice Kitchen, I want to show you different reasons why you should drink water, while I'm also showing you different ways to go about drinking water so that you can enjoy it. It means that you shouldn't go anywhere. Stay on this program with me. Call your family and friends to join you as well. There's so much to learn here today, because if you don't take care of your body, where will you live? Hello, welcome back. Okay, so here we have our quinoa. You see how well it's cooking? The water is almost dried and the quinoa is tender enough. Don't forget, we added the green pea, we added the bay leaf for the aroma, and then of course now we want to stir fry the vegetables, and then we're going to add our chickpea, that's the garbanzo beans, alongside with the quinoa, and then come up with a very delicious stir fry quinoa and chickpea. Okay, so we have the pot on the fire. I'm going to allow this pot dry up, after which I'm going to begin to add my ingredients one after the other according to how tough they are. So the first ingredient I would want to add to this, of course, is the olive oil once the pot is dry, and then I'm going to follow immediately with the carrots. Our diced carrot. Don't forget, carrot is rich in beta carotene, good for eye health, skin health, kidney health, hair health, all the health you can think of. Carrot is just amazing. Carrot is awesome. Carrot is so good, and the result is so fast. If you eat carrot or juice carrot and drink consistently for a couple of weeks, you already see the difference in your skin. That's how powerful carrot is. So we are adding carrot to this, both for the nutritious value and as well for the taste it's going to give to our meal. Don't forget, on this program we don't cook with artificial seasoning, we cook with natural ingredients. We go as natural as possible. We'll show you what's doable with the things in your environment. Okay, so here we have our oil. Then I'm just going to add, so I'm just adding about half of this spoon. Yeah, that's all the oil I'm using. Don't forget, we have always talked about the fact that if we want to consume oil, we must consume in minimal quantities, because even the best oils are not very good for our consumption. So, in as much as this is also a bit healthy, one has to be careful with the amount we are consuming per time. Also, the longer you heat your oil on the fire, the more nutrients you lose. So I'm not going to allow this heat for so long before adding my onions. By now, if you have been following this program, you can tell that I'm a fan. When it comes to onions, I'm a fan of onions. If I have my way, I'll be putting like 4 to 5 bulbs in this pot. I'm stir frying, because you really cannot go wrong with your consumption of onions. So I have this, I'm stir frying this, and I'm just going to add mine. This is the ginger and garlic paste. Adding this to it. The quinoa is still on the fire. I want it to cook and become very tender before we add it, because the garbanzo beans is already very tender, and that's why you can see some creamy substance in it. That's the onions we added when we were cooking. Also, if you want to cook the quinoa, another thing you can do, if you have cinnamon sticks, you can put them into the pot as you're cooking, so it will infuse this aroma into the meal. It's going to give you a whole different taste altogether. It is something you want to give a try. Some of these ingredients are not compulsory. If there's any of it you don't have, you can replace with any other similar ingredient that is around you. Most times you can come up with different things with the things available at home. You don't have to go out of your way most of the time. So I'm not saying until you get all these many ingredients you can't cook this, because I don't want anything that would discourage you given the importance of this. So I've added my carrots. Then I'm going to add my green pepper. That's my green bell pepper, green and red bell pepper. Then I'm going to add my tomatoes. Tomatoes have a bit of water in it, so you're going to notice that this meal will begin to have water now, and for that reason I will allow the tomato to cook for a while before adding the other things. Not added salt yet. We cook most of the time with Himalayan pink salt, very rich in minerals and then very good for the body, improves libido, and then it's a natural salt, pure natural salt, not refined. That's the more reason why you need to consume it. So here we have fennel seed powder. Fennel seed powder, we use it a couple of times. Whoa, the aroma is already everywhere. Fennel seed powder, I love it for its aroma, but it's a bit bitter. So you want to use it in a very, you want to use very mild, you want to use it mildly so that it doesn't change the taste of your meal. But there's this uncommon aroma it comes with. And if you want to enjoy that, you may want to give it a try some more. So there I've added my Himalayan pink salt, I've added my fennel seed powder, and then I'm just stirring to allow this fry for a bit before I add the quinoa and the garbanzo beans to the cooking. So I still have some ingredients here, and that's my spring onion and parsley. I already told us parsley is nutritious, and then it contains antioxidants and can help fight cancer. Okay, so I've added my parsley and spring onion. How won't this be tasty? If you know how to combine what we have available, you really get what you want. And you know the encouragement we always give in this program. Take care of your body, because if you don't, where will you live? You have only one body, you have only one place to live. So take care of that one place you have to live. So I'm pouring my garbanzo beans, the chickpea, pouring into the pot. Still stirring. You see how beautiful it looks, how interesting it looks already. So let me remove this so you can see my pot clearly. This is looking really beautiful. This is ready, and I'm just going to add, oh, I forgot to put off the cooker. Wow, so this is already brown. This was ready a while ago. I thought I'd put off the fire. Didn't know it was still on. Okay, so here you have it. Our quinoa alongside the garbanzo beans, and then of course all the other vegetables I have added into this meal. Wow. Wow. This is looking so tantalizing. You want to really have a taste of this. Okay, so we have that, and I'm just going to add this to it. Yeah. So lemon. Just a few dashes into the pot. Okay. So, here you have it. Chickpea and quinoa stir fry. It's something you want to try at home. Highly proteinous, good for you. Yeah, so here we have it. Chickpea and quinoa stir fry veggies. It's like, how do I interpret this? It's like an imported jollof rice and beans. No, it's like an imported rice and beans. So this is a very rich protein diet for your need. Don't forget, this program is aimed at promoting healthy living through healthy eating. That's why we don't cook with your usual ingredients. We cook with natural ingredients, and we avoid artificial spices as much as possible. And don't forget, this program is open to sponsorship, partnership. Our numbers are scrolling. You can call us, give us your feedback, send us your comment, like our page on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, follow us on YouTube. And then of course, if you do not have this book in your library, there's something you're missing. Make Your Food Your Medicine: Overcoming the Challenges of Healthy Eating is a book I authored a couple of years ago. The first edition sold out in no time, and this is the second edition. You don't want to miss out on this. It's something you should have for your home, for your family, for your friend, in your library, and it's a good gift to give to someone as well. Most of these things I'm teaching you find there, some of which you are also following on the program. Don't forget, if you don't take care of your body, where will you live? And again, please don't go anywhere. We're going to the juice kitchen. I want to show you some amazing things you can do with water. And as I show you these things and you continue to try them, it's my way of encouraging you to take care of your body, to take care of yourself, because you need to be alive for a long time to achieve the goals and dreams that you have. Until I see you in the juice kitchen, don't forget to give yourself some level of self-respect. Eat right.